Hello and many blessings out there to you. I thought I'd touch in with you today because there's a question that both Veronica and I are going to address on both of our channels that's come up in regards to how to meditate with or through pain. And there's many people out there who are having major challenges with continuous pain that's chronic, stuff like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and many other things, neck stuff, headaches, etc. And many of these things are very difficult to be present with, to be conscious with, because we are so just clamoring to get out of the struggle, the strife, the suffering, the pain of the situation. And then at the same time we're waking up, we want to sit in stillness, to come present, to be centered in the truth of which is. And so how do we do that with pain? Well, it's kind of twofold. At times, if we can just, without doing anything else, if we're trying to bring meditation into our practice while the pain is there, it's just simply coming present with the pain, without an agenda, without trying to do anything with it or to get rid of the pain, to be present with it. And how do we do that? So let's say you have pain in the stomach. If you just simply tune in, you breathe into the stomach, just like you would breathe and be present with a little child who's in pain. You want the pain to go away. That's a natural aspect, but can we step into the agenda of not having to get rid of it? To be able to be there fully, completely with the pain and just experience it as the pain. Now it's going to be this tug and pull. The pain will pull you out, and often what will happen when you first come present with pain, it may expand more before it shrinks. Now again, this is no agenda to get rid of it or do anything with it. It's to be present with the pain. This is a form of meditation, is to actually come present with the discomfort in the body. Big or small, you can do the same thing. You can come into it and simply be present with that pain. You breathe into it, you're with it. You can even have love and compassion for the pain because it's there for a reason. It's come into your life to share something, to share some wisdom that maybe we haven't listened to. And some of the perspectives that come in is we'll get the nuances of a message, something that that's been nagging at us, something that we haven't listened to, something in our life that has been begging for us to acknowledge, for us to address or change a way that we're perceiving the world or living in the world, and we keep ignoring it. So the pain or the knock just gets a little louder. First, it just starts as a faint little test, a little pinch, so to speak, and then if we feel that pinch, but then we ignore the pinch, or we find a way to adapt around it so we don't pay attention to it. We don't bring in the awareness to what that pinch means or what we're doing in life that may not be in alignment. The body, the soul will say, okay, well, Jason, if you're not going to get it this way with just a little pinch, I'm going to have to give you a hammer. So I'm going to just start hitting you with a hammer. And if you still aren't going to pay attention, I'm just going to hammer it a little harder until you have no choice but to pay attention. And many of us get to that point where we're in pain, where we have no more choices but to have to pay attention to the pain because it's debilitating. So when it gets to that debilitating way, all we're doing is wanting to run away from it, just like we've done it every other way. We've avoided it, we've resisted it, we've pretended it's not there, or we've taken something to get rid of it, Advil, etc. But all of these things are not really remedies to address the root of the thing, the root of the problem. So if you go into the pain with presence, with love, just like if you sit present with a crying child, not having to change the child or make the child wrong for being upset or sad, but you actually sit with that child or with the pain, with the place of acknowledging, dear pain, I'm sorry I haven't acknowledged you, I haven't listened to you. I'm here now. I still admit that I want to get rid of you, but I'm opening to a new way of being, a new way of being with you. And this new way of being is simply acknowledging that you have value, that you have a message that I may have missed. And I'm open to hearing what that message is. You can stay if you'd like, pain, but either way, I'd like to hear the message so I can take action or make change in my life that supports this shift or this shift that you're desiring. What is it that you need? Is it expression? Is it a shift in the way that I move? Is it something that I'm unhappy with, that I'm truly unhappy with, but I'm trying to avoid because it may mean a change in my relationship or job, etc.? What is it that you need, pain? And you listen in. And if nothing comes, that's okay. But if something comes, then listen. Be willing to take action upon that. Now that's the aspect of addressing the pain. Now how do you meditate through pain? How do you meditate without pain? It's just coming into the moment and being present with something that is. So the pain is an opportunity to become present with something that is. And you may be able to sit there for 10, 15, 20 seconds, maybe 5, 10 minutes. Vipassana is all about addressing just sitting with the discomfort, the itch, the pain, and just sitting beyond the time that it takes where you'd want to adjust or move out of it, but to just actually be there and ask the question, for example, what is it that you need? Or would I be okay if I just sat here for another minute without moving, without doing anything with what I'm feeling, except being present and breathing into it? And often what will happen, without agenda, the pain will subside for a time being. Now it's important with whatever this is that you're addressing this pain at a deeper level. Why is it there? So the meditation can be just presence with the pain, breathing with the pain, but we want to also get in there and dive into finding the root of why this pain is there. And you're not going to get that from a Western doctor. They're going to address the symptom and try to get rid of it just like you've been trying to. But the root of it is going to be something much more profound and much more transformational. So if you're on the ride for transformation, go to the root of that pain and find it. Veronica has a great book out that's called The Diamond Process. You might look at that. That's one way to address these subdued emotions that we've been repressing for years. You can go to her channel and onto Amazon and look up The Diamond Process. I have 4 books on meditation that will give you the guiding points of how to deepen into meditation using your environment, using tools to deepen into meditation. You can come to my website for that, and it's right below. And if you click that site there, that'll take you right to my meditation page. So I think that's it for now. Wishing you many blessings, and if you are in pain while you're meditating, I'm wishing you ease and grace, finding your way through to that root and really addressing what's there. Namaste, namaste, namaste.